I'm just going to press, it says continue. The meeting is being recorded, so I'm just going to remind everybody that if there's anything that you missed or want to look over later, you can always go back to the Michaels website and find the class and rewatch it or send it to your friends if there's something that you want to send to your friend. So don't worry if you have to go to the bathroom or take a call or anything during the class. We're very laid back and cool. We hope to have some fun. I have a lot of planning tips, so I hope that you guys like it. Welcome, everybody. I see people are coming in. I can't see you, but I can see names popping in. Let's see where everybody's from. From Wales. Oh my goodness, there's somebody from Virginia. Hi. Hi from Virginia and Florida. That's my hometown. Long Island, New York. I'm in New York. I see New Jersey, Ohio. Gosh, from all over. That's pretty cool. Atlanta and Texas. Okay, cool. Chicago, Wisconsin, Charleston. Everyone's coming up. Welcome. Welcome from all over. This is so exciting. I didn't see those before. Then the cities come up in St. Louis and California. Wow, you guys are from everywhere. I'm coming to you from New York, Westchester, New York. I'm right outside of the city. We're going to be talking meal planning and prepping for the holidays. So I'm just going to give you one more minute because I see people are still coming on. Okay, so I'm going to pretend everybody's here. We're going to start talking. So thank you for coming today. I'm so excited. I'd like to thank Michaels for hosting and for the Happy Planner for sponsoring today's class. Remember, there was a class yesterday from Heather Kell. I couldn't watch it because I was working the polls, but I plan to watch it because it was recorded. I think tomorrow it should be on their website, so I'm going to watch that. And tomorrow, Marielle from Mom and a Girl with Plans is doing a paper crafting class, paper crafting the holidays. So she'll be using a lot of Happy Planner products to create some holiday things. I'm looking forward to watching that. I'm sure it'll be fun. But today it's all function, pretty much all function. I'm going to try to throw in some fun things, but it's all planning. It's all function. It's all getting stuff done. It's all prepping so we reduce our anxiety over the holidays. I know we all have tons of things to do over the holidays, but I have this technique for planning. I don't know if I should call it a technique, but it really is a technique for planning to keep things calm, to keep things orderly, and to get things done in a timely way without overwhelming myself. Okay. So when I say holidays, I'm talking about Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all the seasonal things. But this technique could also be used for any kind of birthday celebration. It could even be used for a wedding or any big event. I worked with the Girl Scouts in my community for a very long time. So I put on a ton of events, and it took me a long time to put a system together. And thanks for the Happy Planner. They make it fun. They came out with all these great products, and I can plan using stickers and being fun about it. But this is really a functional class. So I'm going to take out a notebook right now. This is just a notebook that I made, and take out some filler paper, and we can change the camera to go from an overhead view so that I can see. Okay, I'm going to put so this is some filler paper. I love it. It says today. It's super cute. And on the back, it has the days of the week, and it says make it happen. I love using filler paper. Any filler paper will do, or any kind of paper at all, actually. So I'm going to like pretend plan an event for Thanksgiving. First, you have to decide what kind of event it is. So it's Thanksgiving. So I'm going to put Thanksgiving, and you write down all the things that you need to do, sort of like a master list for hosting Thanksgiving. Now, Thanksgiving is going to look a little bit different this year. Many people can't travel. It's going to be a lot smaller, most likely. And I think people are going to be forgiving. They know that things are tough. They know things are hard. So if you don't have the most elaborate spread, people are going to be okay with that. People are going to understand that you can't go. For one, have decided not to go to our annual Thanksgiving feast. We've been invited to my sister-in-law's, and it's usually a big deal, and they wanted us to get tested, but my husband is immunocompromised, so we're going to keep it small. I'm going to have it home, but just because you're having a small get together doesn't mean it's any less special. I think we can add little details to make it worth prepping for. So we're going to have and separate our master list in 3 different categories. So I'm putting the planning part for the prep. I'll call it the prep. And then I have cleaning, because having people over and having a clean house for me is the most stressful part of cooking, is making sure the house is clean at the same time. I mean, I hate cooking, I really do, but cleaning the house is even worse. So then you have the meal prep. So I like to have things, I always have things in 3 categories and try to keep things as simple as possible. So any kind of event, I will try to separate into 3 categories. So for Thanksgiving, these would be my categories. You can have whatever category you want for whatever event that you have. Like a wedding, you can have venue, decor, and like make any, actually for a wedding, I might have more than 3 categories, but I like to start with 3. So for the planning, I'm going to have a guest list. I'm going to have to email those people. So email guests once I decide who's going to be there. I'm going to brainstorm a menu. I'm going to brainstorm. You really have to pardon my handwriting, but you get the picture. Brainstorm, because it's not for Instagram. I usually take good care of my writing on Instagram, but this is not Instagram, so my writing's pretty bad. I'm going to brainstorm decor. And I'm going to put Pinterest here because that is my biggest resource for getting ideas. And I'm going to delegate items. And I like to do a little, I don't want to say a gift bag, but something to hand out to my guests as they leave. I'll just call it a gift bag or goodie bag. I'm not sure about that yet, but I'm going to put it down just as on my list. So that's all the planning. For cleaning, then I'm going to decide what do I need to clean. Obviously the kitchen and the bathrooms, pardon the dog, and the dining area. Like I don't have to worry about the bedrooms. Hopefully you don't have a nosy mother-in-law that goes into all your rooms, hallways, the doorstep, the front doorstep, and the table, of course, setting the table. That's part of the cleanup or decor. I'll put it under clean. And if you think of others, if you think of others, just put it in the chat and they'll tell me and I'll add it. And then for meal prep, you're going to decide on a menu. Of course, that's sort of in the planning part, but make a shopping list. And then you're going to shop for the items. You're going to prep whatever side dishes you want to prep, form a menu, and anything else that things are going to change. This is just, you start with a master list, and of course you're going to add to it. Once you have a master list, then this is what I like to do. I take my planner out. I'm going to grab my planner. Oh, this planner is like for next year. I'm using next year's planner. This is painted marble. It's a Michaels exclusive. I'm going to go to November. Here, this is November. And I have, let me just move it so you guys can see.
Christine.
Yes.
You have a lot of people requesting that you just repeat your categories again.
Of course. So
yes.
You can use whatever categories you want, but I would like to have the planning stage, and that's just brainstorming ideas, thinking of how your Thanksgiving is going to look like, brainstorming the menu, your cleaning, which is, I think, probably the most important, is the house. People are coming to your house, you want it to look good. So clean, and that includes decor. And then menu prep, meal prep. I'll show it to everybody. There you go. So once I have those, I take my Post-its out. Now, I wish I could tell you where these Post-its come from, but I don't know. You can use any kind of Post-its. Like I was going to use these. These are just regular Post-its, and they come in all colors. But then I found these, and I'm like, how perfect. They fit perfectly into the boxes. Mm-hmm. This, I think, came from like a Planner Companion wellness kit or something. You can't buy them separately, but I'm going to use them today. Usually I would use these and just like cut it off if they went over the lines, which is normally what I do. But then I found these. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to use these. So then I'm going to designate a color for each category. So for planning, I'll do purple. I'm going to use my Mildliners. Where are they? I like to use Mildliners just to, so I know to use purple for planning, cleaning, I'll do everything in orange. And then the meal prep will be everything in blue. I can find my blue mild liner. That would be nice. Here we go. Here we go. So now I know whenever I have something. Okay, so now this is the part. Today's the 4th. We have until I think this year is the 26th, but next year is the 25th of November. So I have a certain amount of time. So I'm going to take all my things that I have to do, put them on a Post-it, and then place them in the days that I want to have that finished by, just giving myself a deadline. So guest list, I really want to have my guest list done as soon as possible. So I'm going to designate guest list. And let's say I want to have emails out by Saturday. So tomorrow, I'm going to think of my guests. Who can I invite? Who's around? Who can travel? Who really cannot see people? Who's allergic to everything? Who's not? Who's easygoing? Who's going to talk politics? Who's not? I'm going to think about who I want to have in my house and make my guest list. Then I have to email them. And I think I would do that the next day. I'm going to have it here. And I'm going to do that throughout. I'm going to try to go a little quicker now. Brainstorm ideas. I want to brainstorm ideas pretty early on. So I'm going to do that. I want to space out my tasks. A whole column needed for drinks. I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Actually, my friend suggested that we do an outdoor. Of course, we can't do it here, but we lived in Florida or someplace. You can do like an outdoor cocktail hour at like 3 or 4 o'clock when it's still sunny and it's still nice, and just have it outside. And, you know, if you stay 6 feet apart, it's kind of safe. I would really honestly consider that. So I'm going to brainstorm ideas for the menu and decor. And then delegate items. I like to delegate because you can't do it all. Frankly, there's no reason why you should do it all. If you're hosting, people are more than happy to bring something. So I love to delegate. So I'm going to email my list here. And after I decide what I'm going to serve, I will send another email to delegate items. Either I'll ask people what they want to bring, or just say, look, if you know someone makes great pumpkin pie, just tell them, bring the pie. Delegate items. Okay. And then if I wanted to do a goodie bag or a gift bag, and you'll come up with more ideas. Whenever you have an idea, you're going to put it on a sticky note and put it somewhere in there. Then for the cleaning schedule, let's say the kitchen. We're going to start with the kitchen. Now the kitchen is kind of like a constant thing. You're using it every day. So it's hard to decide exactly when the kitchen should be clean, because it should always, I mean, it's going to get dirty no matter what you do the next day. But on these last few days before Thanksgiving, I do like to eat out and make things that are super simple. So the kitchen, the last deadline for the clean kitchen would probably be Sunday or Monday. Let's do it Monday, actually. And the good thing about Post-its is you can take it and change it. If you didn't have time, just put it on the next day. Okay. And then the bathrooms, that's going to be fairly late too. Like do one for the guest bathroom, which you can do pretty if you have a guest bathroom. I would do a guest bathroom earlier, and then the other bathroom a little closer to the day. Let's do that on the 23rd. All right. And you can add more than one Post-it on a day, and we'll probably do that in a second. Then I have the dining area. Dining area could go pretty much, let's do that on the 21st. Hallways, that could be pretty early on, because that doesn't get too messed up too quickly. So let's do that the 10th. So I'm on spacing around my tasks, so I'm not overwhelmed. I look on the day and say, oh, on Friday, I only have one thing to do. All I have to do is my guest list. And then the next day is all I have to do is an email. I mean, there'll be more stuff as I finish. Let's just finish and put all this. The doorstep, I like to decorate a doorstep. I like to go out and maybe get a new doormat that's fallish. So the doorstep I would do closer because it gets with all the leaves around. And then setting the tables would be on the later side, maybe the day before. Let's do the day before. Okay, so that's the cleaning. And I have another tip for cleaning that I really want to show you afterwards. Okay, so then we have meal prep. We don't know, I mean, we know we're making a turkey, but and decide, now's the time to decide how you're going to do your turkey. Do you want to make everything from scratch, like buy a turkey at the supermarket and do the whole thing? Or what I like to do, and I swear this is the year if you're ever going to do it because it's COVID and people are really going to be understanding, is go to a really high-end supermarket that's near you and order a turkey already cooked. And I'm telling you, it's from the best. It's been the best turkey I ever had in my life. No one knew it was catered. It's only 2 hours of cooking. You really feel like a chef. So I would suggest this is the year to do it if you want to try it. It really does. They really do. The supermarkets really do a great job. The high-end ones do a great job. So you have your turkey. You want to prep sides. You want to do that maybe the day before or 2 days before, whatever you like, if you're used to it. Some of you probably do it every year. I've only hosted Thanksgiving twice. And then shopping. So you know your area. Groceries. Okay, so you know your area. You know when the supermarkets are going to be crowded. For me, I know not to go on Saturday and Sunday. Probably Monday is the best, so I'm going to put it here. So I have 2. Now, as you get closer and as you start thinking of more things, you're going to have more things to do. But this is a general way it's going to look in the beginning. So that's the plan, the original plan. Well, fried turkey is the best. That's another thing. Start researching fried turkey. This is a good year to try something new. So here's my idea what I do for cleaning. This is my Get Busy Babe planner. Get Busy Babe. And in the front, you have these year at a glance. So what I do each day is I give myself a cleaning task of something that I really don't want to do. Now, I always do the dishes. I always do laundry and change the sheets. I don't need to be reminded of that. But some things like, let's see, the bathroom drawers, that's something that I normally wouldn't do. Or cleaning out my emails, that's something I normally wouldn't do. Is I dedicate a task to every day that only takes 10 to 15 minutes. So everything stays on. I never get overwhelmed with cleaning because I know I have something little to do every day. Like I hate to vacuum. I never think about vacuuming. So I put vacuuming once a week. And then I have bathrooms once a week. I don't like it. I have to remind myself to clean the bathroom. So it's every week. And then here I have the pantry. I would never have cleaned the pantry on January 9th had it not been written here. And I've been doing this for like almost a year now. It's almost like I started in January, so it's almost a year. And I did 6 months and I reevaluated the system and I did it again. And there were some things that I needed to add on and some things I took off. Like I didn't have to do the pantry that often. It stayed pretty clean. I added like the fridge. You only have to do it like once every a month and a half. I would do it. So I love doing this system. Really, a lot of people ask me, I posted this on Instagram, and a lot of people ask me for the list, but I think it's really something that's unique to every home and to every family. So I was hesitant to give it out, but I did take a picture and send it to a few people that asked me. But I really think it's depends on you and your house. But I really recommend this. It's only 10 to 15 minutes. No matter how busy you are, this is something that is doable. Like I wouldn't think about doing my craft island, cleaning it up, but it's there. Like the rugs, the kitchen counter, the closets. I wouldn't have thought that took a little bit more than 10 minutes, but I wouldn't have thought to do it. And once you do it and do it regularly, it's a little less of a big deal. So like I have the couch. I would never think of doing the couch, of just cleaning the couch, but it takes 5 minutes to take all the dog hair off the couch and fluff up the pillows and stuff and make it look nice. And let's see what else I have here. The laundry room, vacuuming I have like every week. I gave myself a couple of free days just because like January 1st was a free day, just because. And then let's see what else. I added some more things. I added the car to clean my car. I was really happy I added that. I would have not cleaned the car otherwise. And I really do love having a clean car. Oh. Hi, Jazz, up the plan. Thank you. Yeah. Did we get a question?
Can I get over?
I'm hearing some beeps. Is that normal?
Would
I even
everyone
put one
please
for the
make
smoke
sure your
alarms.
phones are muted? Please make sure your phones are muted.
Oh, okay, somebody's thing was not, oh, I think someone right. I think someone is driving and not muted. Oops. All right, so also I put the smoke alarms in there to change the batteries. If there's anything that you have to remind yourself to do, changing a light bulb, changing the clocks, you could put changing the clocks in here too. So I just always like to have it. It's always open, so I know what to do. Today I'll be doing the kitchen. Today's Wednesday. Yes, I'll be doing the kitchen floor. Yesterday I did the baskets. Today's the kitchen floor. It's annoying. There's leaves all over my kitchen floor. So that will be done today. So anyway, that's a really good tip. I really do love it. Every time I get a new planner, the first thing I'm going to do is fill it up with all my cleanings. And I hate cleaning. I am not a clean person. I have to do this to stay on task because it is not something I love. But I always know that this is only going to take 10 minutes because they're little tasks. They're nothing big. Okay. So where are we on time? Okay. So once we have that plan, oh, I had some other ideas. We're going to do some research. So what I love to do is I love going to Pinterest. Where is my list of things to do from Pinterest? Here we go. I love going on Pinterest and printing out things that I see that are inspiring. So this is an example. I went to Pinterest and just pinned some things that I liked about Thanksgiving. Now, am I going to do something as elaborate as this? No, but it gave me an idea. This is a really cool wreath. Maybe I'll go to Michael's and find a wreath. Was probably too late for Thanksgiving, but for Christmas, I know to get a nice wreath. That reminds me, I see the pumpkins here. I know I've got some pumpkins. So I like the greenery, and I picked this one because of the colors. So I think I'm going to go less orangey. I really like this kind of color. So you decide what you like. This is also a cool idea. A Thanksgiving snack board. Had a whole bunch of ideas. And I did this last year. I took a big tray and put all sorts of charcuterie and cheeses and grapes and things. And it was a big hit. So I will definitely do that again. It was very easy to do. So that's just reminding me to do that. And on the back, I have some decor ideas for the table. This I did one year. This was pretty cool. If you're going someplace, not really if you're doing it at home, but if you're going someplace, this is always a wow thing to make a turkey out of a pumpkin, and you just put some skewers in there with some fruit. That's good. And I like this idea for a goodie bag. So I was thinking of doing something like this with some honey. My friend has a honey farm. So I was thinking of buying some jars, little jars, and just leaving them on the table with some acorns. Here's some acorns, and there's some place tags, name tags for the table. If you have if you have people who don't know each other, perhaps you have a friend who couldn't go home and you want to invite them over, you could put place cards on the table or name tags. And this I like too. This is really cool to take from a trunk of a tree, like sliced pieces of wood. I have a couple of them and put them on the table. That's why I put it. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't have taken this picture and put it there. But anyway, these are just cool ideas. I made some more, and I'm using these. I'm going to show you how to get these. These are so cool. They're for memory planning. This is the package it comes with. So it's Happy Planner Memory Keeping. I just got these at Michael's. I think they were even on clearance. I bought 2 packs. It was so cheap. And you have different configurations of pictures. So I just print out whatever I see on Pinterest and just put them in these things. You can add them into your planner, add them into your book. If you want to make your own book for the holiday, I'll show you what I did for Christmas. Here, the ideas just are coming in so fast. I don't even know where to begin. So this is a book I made for Christmas, and you could totally do something like this for Thanksgiving if you wanted to, or what you could do. I just thought of this the other day. I'm like, wow, you could take a book like this. Now, this is a do-it-yourself cover, a DIY cover that I just has this in and out sleeve, and you can just put whatever you want. So this is just stickers and a piece of cardstock. But what you could do is one side have Christmas, and the inserts are all from a Christmas pack from years ago. You could turn it backwards like this way and have this side Thanksgiving. So this comes out too. And you can make a whole Thanksgiving one. So you can keep Thanksgiving and Christmas together if you wanted to. See, Thanksgiving's not, hold on. The Happy Planner is telling everybody about the inserts. These are really cool to make your own book. I would suggest making your own book. Now, you don't have to do it. Oh, some stickers fell out. You don't have to make your own book. You can use a notebook and use a notebook for that. And then you can stick in all your ideas from Pinterest. They slip in. They have these notches already. So it just puts you can just put it right into the planner. They're a little bigger than the classic. It doesn't bother me. because these are made for the big, but you can always actually slice them down if you wanted to. It just doesn't bother me that it's bigger. So I wanted to show you that. And also what you can do, if you have the recipe planner, I like the little one because it doesn't take much room, but this also comes in classic. The little one is from Michael's. So what I do is I take any recipe that I like from a magazine and just cut it out. I don't write anything. I'm just too lazy for that. Cut it out, slip it in. If I have friends that send me stuff, like my friend Nikki sent me this for the egg salad. It's my favorite. I just stick it in there. Why should we write it all out? You can if you have great handwriting, but I just like to write everything out. Also, if I have, some of these are from cookbooks. I don't like to have a lot of cookbooks, so I just take the recipes that I like and I put it in here. So if you're doing Thanksgiving and you want to use a recipe, like this is a really good salad that I think I would have as an appetizer, I would just take it out of my recipe book. I just thought of this the other day. I'm like, genius. Let's say this is my Thanksgiving part. And I can just like add some filler paper and add directly my recipe in here. So everything is together. And I could take, let's see what else is here. I don't have a turkey recipe in here yet because I just went to YouTube. Let's see, I'm not going to do lettuce wraps or lobster tails or let's see, snowy potatoes. Let's see if I wanted to do snowy potatoes, I could take that out and put it in, and voila, I have my recipes together. And then after the holidays, if I wanted to put it back into my recipe book, I could, or I can just leave it in here if I wanted to put them in here. So I just thought that was a cool idea. I thought I'd share that with you guys. So there's that. I'm going to put these back. That's the greatest thing about this. You can take things and put them in whenever you want. So here we go. I'm just going to put them back in. Doesn't even matter what order it is for me. I don't care. All right. So once we have an idea of what the decor is going to be, if you wanted to go to Michael's, you can put that on your list. You can say, oh, I got to get to Michael's, got to get a wreath. Look at this gorgeous place setting that I saw. Actually, I saw at Michael's some ribbon, some big ribbon that had the same pattern as this, which I really should have gotten. But if I wanted to make a trip, I could put it on a Post-it and stick it in one of these dates that are free, because I see a lot of free dates so far. I'm going to fill it up with stuff to do because there's so much stuff to do for the holidays. Okay. And then we have these cute little place cards. Let's do a place card. Place cards are great. It sets the table. It sets the tone, and it makes people feel special when there's little details like this on a table. So you just take any old cardstock, fold it in half, and take a fall book. You could take the recipe book. You could take, where's my fall book? I like the fall book because it has, you could write it in. Where's the other fall book? The other fall book had some cool stickers, had some cool alphabets that you could use. Let's see. Here we go. Here's some alphabets. Let's make one and see how quick it is to put a name tag, a place card together. So let's do a short name. I'll just put my name, Chris. I'll shorten my name for Chris. Oh, I have a trick for placing these actually. If you take a ruler and you're doing your place cards, you place it straight. Actually, you don't even have to, but you don't even have to place it straight. You can place it anytime you want. Just put your stickers to the edge of it. CH. And it's magically going to be straight onto your page if you do it on a ruler. That's an old scrapbooking trick, as old as time. I'm not going to pretend that I made this up. And then the cool thing is the Happy Planners have so many stickers that would go perfectly with this. And I would do one for every guest. Once you have a guest list, once you have people who've RSVP'd. Okay, and then there's a little too much going on my desk. you're going to place it down like so, and voila. All, in theory, straight. So then I'm going to, which one is this is the book I wanted for some leaves. Here, this is cute. Just take a little, so simple. Just take a little sticker. Let's do it on, you can do it under, on the side, however you like. I would put a border, maybe with a mild liner. Do I have a good color? Let's do it green. I'm going to take my green mild liner and just do a little border. I mean, you're going to decide what colors to use once you have an idea of the color scheme you're going to have. This is, there we go. Not as straight as I'd like, but you won't be doing this in front of 100 people. So there you go. So that's just an idea of a little place card. Or I like to have, I really do like the idea of having a pine cone and putting it into a pine cone. But if you don't have any of those near you, the fall sticker book is great. Here, somebody's asking about it. That's the fall sticker book, says Jazz Up the Plan. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you for joining us. You should follow her. She's amazing. Jazz Up the Plan. Oh, and I should say, while I'm here, that reminds me, if you wanted to make a cover, I just saw on Instagram, Creating with Sarah. So if you probably follow her, but she's on Instagram. She made a great cover for her Thanksgiving book. She put, I don't know if she has the DIY cover, but she took scrap paper and it was from Michael's and I wrote it down. What's the name of it? Craft Smart. I think it was, yeah, the Craft Smart paper pad. It was the cutest scrapbook paper I've ever seen. It had cute little foxes on it. And I think I want to go and get that paper and make a cover like hers. So it was so, so cute. But if not, let's make a little cover real quick. I'll just give you some examples if you wanted to make a cover. I wouldn't use white. I would use something a little more, I would go through my scrapbook paper, but since we're using what we have right now, I don't want to waste too much time looking for stuff, right? There was a big sticker here that would be cute. Where was it? Here, autumn season, that's good. Or you could just put, you know what, give thanks, probably even better. Let's do give thanks. And that's a good little starting point for a cover for your book. And then we could put all these things around it. We've got this. I would do the whole thing with leaves around, very similar to the wreath I had for Christmas. This is the fall sticker book. Everything in this lit book goes well together. I love the pumpkin pie. You can put some pumpkin pie. You can put pumpkin pie stickers in your, oh, I have an idea here. When you're making your menu, once you have your menu, actually, let's just put a couple more stickers first in here. I'm getting ahead of myself. So once you have your menu, you're going to write it out and put it in your book as well. But you want to make a nice cover. There's a whole bunch of leaves in here. Now I know you used a lot of them with the last class, but there's still plenty, like a little bit of stickers go a long way. There's another one. Here's a cute one. These are the cutest designs. I mean, come on. Oh, I just go crazy. This is the part that makes planning an event fun. Because otherwise, if you're not having fun with it, why? Why bother? I think I am going to take this big one. I was debating. I thought maybe it was too big, but let's try it. I'll even have it overlap a little bit. And we'll just need a couple. Let's go through it again. You can put some acorns to fill up the little spots. It's very fall-like. I'm using my favorite craft scissors, tweezers. I use them for every class. Those of you who have seen the other classes, I'm using the same craft tweezers. There we go. So that would be a really cool, cute little, especially if it's over some scrapbook paper, not just white. You get the idea, right? The idea is to decorate whatever cover you have for a notebook, just to keep everything together if you're so inclined. Now, if you do Thanksgiving every year and it's kind of routine, you may not have to do all this stuff. But my Post-it idea would still be good. I still think that would be useful no matter how many times you've done Thanksgiving. So what was I doing here? So let's say this was the cover. We could turn it this way and then slip our little. That's my new Thanksgiving cover. And I can stick in my Pinterest ideas, stick in some recipe ideas. I'll show you how easy it is to put in. I'm getting my book together. And as I'm doing this, I'm thinking of what I could do. This really helps you relax. And once you relax, the ideas will start coming in of what you can do, what little details you can add, what drinks you can serve to make it fun. Now, if you have to do something over Zoom, you could still do a little decor on your table so that when they see you, they see like some pumpkins and it's kind of festive. So if you're doing Zoom, you can play games like What You're Thankful For, Never Have I Ever. There's a whole bunch of little fun Zoom games you could look online to gather up some ideas, depending on the type of family that you have. If I was doing Christmas over Zoom, and I think I probably will have to do Christmas over Zoom, I would open presents. Everybody could send presents and open our presents on Zoom. I think that would be fun. I'll probably doing that with my sister. So what was next on my list? Once you have your menu, you could write it out nicely in hand lettered form, or you could do it, print it out on a computer. So I printed out a sample menu and I have it on this cute little frame, which I think would be cute to put a frame on the table. This is a cute little rustic one that I brought home that neither my daughter or my husband likes at all, but I think it's cute. I thought it was rustic and cute. They had a whole bunch of different frames. And you can do whatever size. This is a small one, but you could totally put a frame with the menu on it and then decorate it with stickers as well. Here, you could put a little pumpkin pie. That's the old one. Here, let's do the new one. There was a pumpkin pie here, wasn't there? That would look so cute on the bottom here. There was a smaller one. Where's the small pumpkin pie? Here we go. Well, it's the same size, but whatever. So you just a couple of stickers on your menu and it becomes festive. If you did it bigger, I would totally put a turkey on it because that's adorable to put on the top. You can use a frame like this and just stick in your menu. I think that would be cute. You could decorate the frame. I have this one too. I bought a whole bunch of them. They had a ton of frames at Michael's, a whole bunch of different ones. I bought these because we got our daughter's senior pictures in and we were just going to give them as gifts. So I was just deciding which frame we should get. I think we're going to go with this one. So I'm going to get a whole bunch of these. They're inexpensive and there's a whole bunch of them. They also had bigger ones that were adorable for the holidays, like Christmas themed ones. Adorable. So we've got our menu, we've got our place tags. We're starting to get ideas. And as you get ideas, more things will happen that you need to get done. More things will come in. So we're going to go back to our monthly and maybe add a couple things. Let's say you've got to go get a doormat. Oh, that was the wrong thing. What day? It was meal prepping was, let's see I'm trying to remember what color it was. Anybody remember? So yeah, cleaning was this, decorating, planning. So it's the middle one. So we're going to buy a doormat or anything else. If anyone has an idea of what you need to do. This you can do pretty early, maybe on Veterans Day if you have the day off, put it there. So once you have a lot of things, if you want to, you can take off the Post-its and write it in nicely using other sticker books. Of course, we have the household sticker book, which is great. They have these icons. Taking out the trash, that's something you really have to do when you're cooking the day before or even the day of. Make sure, like, don't forget to take out the trash so you don't have that smell of, so I'm going to keep the turkey there. Any other vacuuming, you should be vacuuming a couple days before. So you can put a vacuuming icon, which I hadn't added. Let's put that maybe on the Sunday. The bedrooms, where did I put the guest bedroom here? So we can use a little icon, take out the thing, and we have bedrooms. Okay, and then we have, let's see what other icons. I have a whole bunch of them here. Ironing, here we go. Taking out the trash here. If you have some sweeping outside that you want to take care of, maybe a couple of days, maybe on the 19th. So every day you have something, but you're not overwhelmed. You know it's going to get done because every day has a task designated to it, or everything that you have to do has a day designated to it. So once you have your plan, you're not really worrying anymore because you know it's going to get done. And on the week of, now it gets after a couple of days, and let's say on the 20th, you're going to get out your planner and you're going to go to the day, the big day, which is this day. And you're going to start to plan your week. And the actual day, I love to use one of these big, these are scheduled like from 6 a.m. to 7:30, and everything is, every half hour has a line. So you can really schedule your day. When you're going to wake up on Thanksgiving, when are you going to have, like, you have your breakfast, your cleanup, you got to give yourself some time to get ready, dressed, to walk the dog. When you're going to, like, I'm going to not put my turkey in the oven until noon because I'm probably going to get my turkey at the supermarket and it's only 2 hours in the oven. But if you're going to make it from scratch and you need all day, you start putting it, you can do it at 7 or 8, whenever people do it. However long it takes you to make your turkey, which is going to depend on how big it is. And then you can decide when you're going to take out the trash, when you're going to start making the cranberry sauce, putting in the sides in the oven, prepping the appetizers, when the guests arrive, when you're going to remove the turkey from the oven and let it sit for a while, when you're going to serve appetizers. If you have a Zoom call, write that in. And maybe the Zoom call, you're having a mix of Zoom call and people coming, and then dinner served. In this case, it will be like 4 o'clock, but whenever you eat, we always eat early on Thanksgiving. So this comes in, I'll show you the pack, comes in something like this. It is called the daily scheduled sheets. And I love these for days like holidays where you really have to schedule everything. So if you have somebody coming in early to help, you can write that in. So that's that. So I always have that for the day of. Now, if you don't want to have a sheet like this, somebody's asking, what are they called again? These sheets are called daily schedule sheets. And this is not the only kind they have. I'm sure there's different kinds, but this is the kind I have and I love it. It has like different time blocks too, which helps. All right, so once you're in the actual day, now it's the nitty gritty. So now there's more things you have to do and you have to set up the whole week. So this is your day, your actual day. And if you don't have a sheet like this, but still want to have an hourly, in one of the books, Essential Planning, they have these stickers over here. And you can turn any day into an hourly because it has all the hours. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. I'm not going to take the pages out here, but oh, someone wrote, when I set my table, I make small notes, and I missed it. Oops. Do you make notes for your guests? That's cute. That's a cute idea. Thanking them for coming, or?
She said that she makes small notes for each item so she knows where she's going to place it on the buffet table.
Oh, okay.
And then as she puts each note down or each item down, she removes the note.
Ah, so if you're setting the table to sort of prep where you're going to put everything, that's a good idea. Oh, if anybody has any ideas like that, please put it down. I'm going to take note of that one. I like it. So this is, I'm turning a regular classic vertical into an hourly by putting these stickers. People often don't know how to use these stickers. So this is how you use them. You just turn a regular day into an hourly. Now, if you wanted also to make the day before an hourly as well, you can, but I'm just going to do Thanksgiving. So obviously the day of Thanksgiving or the week of Thanksgiving is going to be more of a functional type in my planner. I'm going to use the household and make, because that's the cleaning is gonna really start to get down to the nitty gritty on this day. So what I'm gonna do, I found also these weekly menu stickers. So we really have to decide early what you're going to have the 3 days before Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, obviously it's gonna be leftovers, leftovers, leftovers. But before, I like to put a sticker like this and decide what I'm going to make, or if anything, or just go out for pizza. Like the day before Thanksgiving is probably going to be pizza at our house. So I'm going to put pizza, of course, turkey on Thanksgiving. And then I think there's some leftover stickers I can just put it in, but Monday I'll probably have, there's stickers. You don't even have to write it down. There's plenty of stickers. Like you can have there's pizza right here. Pizza sticker. You can even do tacos. That's pretty easy. Taco Tuesday. And you can do takeout. There's takeout. You don't even have to write anything in. Stickers galore. And then leftovers. And I believe there are some leftover stickers in this. I mean, stickers that say leftovers. Where is it? Oh, there's a cute little those are cute takeout stickers too. How adorable are these? It says takeout. I'm going to put it right under takeout. Oh, it also has taco night. So you could put taco right here. Put both stickers on. Why not? Just to make it more fun. Let me just take off that sticker because I like to use a sharp edge like this to take it off, to give me space to write taco night. There we go. I'm sure there's also one that says pizza, but we're going to leave it at that. Okay, and there was another one. I was looking for the leftovers. It says leftovers. Here we go. Leftovers. So what I would do is just write. You don't have to write. Just put leftovers. At least we are going to have leftovers for the next 3 days. So that's how my meal plan is going to look for that week. Now, in this book as well are some fabulous cleaning stickers, like to clean. Put that on the top here. That's basically what you're going to be doing, and shopping as well. But we have a to-do, some to-dos. And I think we said on, if I go back to my chart on November the 21st, I was going to be cleaning the dining area. So that's what I would write on the top, dining area. And other things will come up that you'll need to do as well. But at least you know that that's going to be there. And to do, you'd probably also put the grocery shopping on Monday. Oh, dining area is Sunday. I'm sorry. It was the day before. So you would have already done the dining area. So you're shopping and you're cleaning the kitchen. So kitchen. And you're going grocery shopping. So groceries. And your list of groceries are going to go on. Where's the notebook I had? Here we go. In this notebook, I have a list. This is from the Plan a Happy Life collection. They have these half sheets that are perfect for lists. I'm going to use one of these to make my shopping list. Once you decide on your menu, once you know what you're going to have, what you're delegating, what you don't have to worry about, you're going to make a detailed list and you're going to add to it. And you should do this at least a week before you go do the shopping so you don't forget anything to put on it. Oh, I like that the SKU number is coming up. Really cool. These are great. You just stick it into the planner. You can stick it into your holiday notebook. And then when the time comes, the week before, you stick it into your planner. And when it comes time to go grocery shopping, you just take it out and bring it with you. Same thing with the daily sheets. When the time comes, you'll You can put it here. When the time comes, you take it out of your planner and bring it with you in the kitchen, because that's probably where you're going to be. Tape it to the refrigerator wall, to the refrigerator door, and it's with you always. Okay, so where we are, oh, we're running out of time. Oh my goodness, we have to do so much. There's so much more to do. So we're gonna go through my household cleaning, essential planning list, and go through. Haha, here's a grocery list. You can actually put this on another day to remind you to actually make the grocery list, but you can add a grocery list in here as well. And there's so many groceries. You have so many options for grocery lists here. You have these little stickers here. You have these cute little hexagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, hexagons. Just making sure that that's what it was. Just adding a whole bunch of stickers. And you have daily chore stickers, because you're going to have at least something to do every day. So you're just going to fill it with chore stickers. Noting what you have to do from the monthly. So Tuesday, you've got your bathrooms to do. So you put, and more things are going to be on the list. We're just doing it now because, well, I'm with you now, but as you come closer to the day, you'll have more than just one thing to do. But it won't be overwhelming. Hopefully you'll space everything out. You'll know to do the bathrooms. On Wednesday, you've got to set the table. That's actually really fun, setting the table. I always like that. And then prepping the sides. So that's going to take a big sticker. Let's get a big sticker for prepping the sides. There's got to be some sort of, this is a good sticker for prepping the sides. So if you're prepping 3 sides, let's say you're doing the cranberry sauce and you're doing green bean casserole, you can do a sticker for each one. And as you do them, you can cross it off your list. These are cute prep stickers. And oops, that's not very even, but there we go. And the day of course, you have your hourly. So you just write in the things that you need to do like this. You can either do it in a big one or during your week. So that's basically how I would plan any kind of event. If anyone has any questions, or now's the time, I guess, because we have only like a couple of minutes. So I'll take any questions now. Hello?
We're here.
Okay.
You have awed your audience today with all kinds of tips and techniques. They're mostly discussing like what they would do and how they would use so many of your ideas.
Oh, cool. Let's share. If anyone has a cool idea.
There's been
especially with COVID. If you have any ideas, like so many crafty projects right now. Yeah, I know. Now's the time to do crafty. You can actually add, if you have a crafty project, to add it to your monthly and designate a day and a time. So you don't have to feel guilty about doing something crafty when you're supposed to be doing so many things to set up. You can set up a day. Hey, I'm going to make like a place setting, or not a place setting, like an arrangement or something. Set a day for it. So you don't have to feel guilty about doing something that you love when you're supposed to be doing something like grocery shopping and prepping meals. You know what I mean? Because we all love to craft. So, but you should definitely add it, because it's just those little special details make people feel special, and they're going to want to come to your home if they know that they're going to get something special and get something like cute little name tags. And I have a friend who has the greatest planning events, and she adds those little touches. Like there's always, like for Halloween, she had a cute little jack-o'-lantern with candy, and she always puts socks, always puts some stickers on it. And it just makes us feel special. We always want to go to her house.
They're asking, what would you put in your goodie bags for your guests?
I said honey. I was thinking this year honey, because my friend has a bee farm.
Oh, that's a
so I was going to put little jars of honey and put like little ribbon around it, fall ribbon, and put their name on it, and each person can have some honey to take home. Yeah,
that's a great idea. There's a comment here of that, because after the one person mentioned that they put the sticky notes on the serving table, several people piped in and said they did that. I do it also because I want to make sure I have enough spoons and bowls and space too.
Ah,
And,
that's very good. So what you can do is like sketch out your table and put it into your book.
yeah. It also keeps you from forgetting to get something out of the oven or off the stove or off the corner of the cabinet, because I've done that too and found
I
things.
have done that. I've forgotten.
in
I've
the
made stuff that I
oven
forgot
or-
to serve. That's happened
Yeah.
to me. So that is a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've left like a salad or something in the refrigerator and then found it the next day and been like, oh my gosh, I made this. And
You know,
forgot.
now that I think about it, that's genius.
Yeah.
And I would actually sketch it on a piece of paper to put in my notebook and use like the recipe book to decorate it.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
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 To decorate and make a nice one. I'll do that. I should do
Yeah.
that because there's so many cool stickers for that.
Someone commenting here, this is the first time on a class. If it's the first time you're on a Happy Planner class, I encourage you to go back to michaels.com/classes. We
Yeah.
have done it. We were talking about it before we started. We've posted 17 Happy Planner classes now. Christine has done 5 of them, and all of her classes are as fun as this one. She's full of just excitement
That's so nice.
and great ideas. So if you haven't seen the other classes, you can go back to michaels.com/classes and look at the class where they have classes that have previously been on, and you can watch every class we've done, and they're incredible. So
Yeah, and it's so easy that you get to watch it on your own time whenever you
yeah,
have
you
a
can watch
moment.
them on your own time. You can watch them all at one time. You can watch them in your pajamas. It's awesome, and learn all kinds of things about Happy Planner and how to organize and use the materials that we sell from the Happy Planner, and find new ways to just enjoy your product and enjoy your planner and enjoy your life, because they
Yeah.
all offer us new ways to enjoy our time.
Yeah. I mean, if no one likes to fill ourselves with obligations we don't want to do, but if you get to plan and put a sticker on it, it just makes it better.
Yeah, it does. It does. So I think everyone found this to be a lot of fun, and I did. So I think let's see. I didn't.
So I want to thank everybody for
Oh.
coming today. It's so
Yeah.
awesome. I know it's a really hard time, and to schedule in the middle of the day when most
Yes.
people have to work. I really appreciate everyone coming because we all have
Yes.
stuff to do.
Yes, that's true. Well, it was a great class, Christine. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks everybody. I'm going to wave to everyone. Bye. You can't see it. You can only smell. Bye.
Bye-bye.